Hey traders, just wanted to take a look at Litecoin to the US dollar on Coinbase, and we're in log scale actually right now, so bear with me, right? I mean, when you're on log scale, unfortunately, we cannot use Fibonacci because, according to everything I've read and researched, Fibonacci on TradingView is only scaled to price. It is not scaled to percentage change, which is exactly why you'd use log scale. And obviously, when we hit $420 or whatever at all-time highs to the low point, you would never be able to include the entirety of this downtrend within an equidistant channel, right? But when you do turn on log, holy crap, you get this wonderful looking image here. Hey, just look at the touch points. It's beautiful. On the heart line is support and then resistance here. And the 75% resistance, right? You see support, resistance. Oh, it's beautiful, man. 25% support. I mean, it lines up perfectly. Once you broke it, this log scale equidistant channel, man, what happened? You were gone. You were straight up gone. Even though we know, even on the, whether it's linear or it's log scale, there was an inverse head and shoulders, and this was a trade setup we had. We got our entry around like $27, and we actually broke out and then had a false breakout, but then went sideways, and then it was gone from there. Higher lows never made a lower low. All right, so the trend went really bullish. So something's happening now that has not happened in a long time. How long? It's been since June of 2018. We're making higher highs. Okay, breaking above the April 4th high, that $100 mark. We're at 102.28, psychological rounded number. But you must understand there is some resistance above us that just should be noted from January 31st, 2018. And then above that, you're going to have resistance at April 29th, 2018. So we are starting and beginning to break this August of 2017 level. So that's really good. It's really good that we're doing that. Your positive momentum is continuing to build. So that bearish divergence, not really on the daily yet. If you stalled out right here, you might say, yes, we have it. But again, this positive momentum could just continue building. And remember what's going on. The trend is your friend, right? It is bullish. So a bullish trend, I mean, even slight bearish divergence isn't that powerful or that strong. It's less reliable. Okay, your bullish indicators are more reliable in uptrends. Your bearish indicators, your bearish patterns are more reliable in downtrends or bear trends, right? Golden Cross occurred on March 16th, 2019. And it's unfortunate we cannot Fibonacci this, but maybe we go to the 4-hour. Or maybe we go to the weekly and get off log scale, right? To Fib to see really how far we've retraced some all-time highs. I know it's not that much, right? I mean, it's probably. Let's see. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, let me hide this so it's only visible on the daily because that's where we're just going to be. What? Okay, I have two different equidistant channels. It's beautiful though on the weekly too. Oh my god, it's so nice, right? But again, we can't Fibonacci in the log scale. So let me hide the. Let me just really delete this. Get out of log scale. Okay, a little different picture, isn't it? That's okay though, man. It's okay. Think about it like this. If you were to break this wick here, which it looks like you are, if you could break above these two resistances at 114, dude, I'm telling y'all, overhead resistance, 170, 145. Okay, so if you can get through this little thicket right here at 110, you could have an extremely smooth run up to 175. And I know it sounds crazy now, of course. Sounds insane, but it always does at first. All right, swing high, all-time highs, right? Too low. We have not even hit a 23% retrace yet. All right. The 23% retrace is at $117.24. You got to believe we are going to attempt to hit that, right? You got to believe. All right. So that's the first target, it seems like. And we don't even really know if this is a valid swing low until we hit 117.12. And after breaking $100, man, again, you got to believe that we'll keep pushing on up to at least 117. And if we can break 117, man, smooth sailing to 171 to 175, all right? Which is the 38% retrace, the golden zone for Litecoin. Just like the same thing we did with Bitcoin from its all-time highs, same thing we did with Ethereum, not from its all-time highs, but from its May 5th highs. Because remember, Ethereum got destroyed, like far more than other of the big three or big five or whatever. Okay, so all right, your golden zone for Litecoin from all-time highs to the lows here would be between 175.23 and $268.96. All right, so that is where we could expect to retrace if we're only to make a common everyday, wow, who cares, retrace from the highest high to this previous low. All right, that could very well be, a valid swing low as soon as we hit, or as long as we hit 116, 117. All right, so pretty quick update on Litecoin. Okay, of targets we could see in the coming weeks or months if we're again to breach 117. All right, so not much more than that. 4-hour chart, we had the trade, it played out brilliantly. The falling wedge pattern hit both targets and has far exceeded those. So everything's looking good, man, so far for Litecoin. We'll see if we can keep going. If you enjoyed this update on, the fork of Bitcoin, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, please. Check out my live streams, 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern, 7 days a week for the most part. And leave a comment in the description below if you enjoy this, if you want me to keep doing stuff like this, all right? So I will be back. So until next time, respect the T.